You're scrolling, drifting through the endless static of the algorithm, waiting for the signal to cut through the noise. Consider, if you will, that you just found the frequency. You've just stepped off the timeline of the everyday, into the space where the forgotten history and the hidden truths finally touch down. There's the story you know, and then there's the airspace we're about to enter. Check your coordinates, because you're heading towards the landing point. Welcome back, friends. Today's story. Left, but not forgotten. In the middle of the 1970s, a young woman in Edgewater, New Jersey, sat at a dinner counter contemplating her 23rd job. She had been a flower delivery girl, a messenger, and most recently, a waitress. She was smart. She was brassy, but her resume looked like a patchwork quilt of give it a try. One afternoon, a boyfriend, a man who saw her spark, handed her a check for $1,000. He told her she was too good to be serving coffee. She should be selling the buildings that coffee was served in. With this tiny seed capital, they started a small real estate firm. For 7 years, they grew the business together. They were partners in life and in the office. But then came the day that would have leveled most people. Her partner sat her down and told her that he was leaving. Not just the business, but her. He was going to marry her secretary. As he walked out the door, he threw a parting shot over her shoulder. He said, "You'll never succeed without me." Now, if you're a certain kind of person, those words can be a death sentence. But if you're Barbara, those words are high-octane fuel. She split the company in two. She took half the agents and moved to a tiny office. She didn't just sell apartments, she sold a lifestyle. She began publishing a top 1% report that made her the go-to expert for every news outlet in New York City. She turned a $1,000 loan and a broken heart into a real estate empire that she eventually sold for $66 million. Today, you know her as the sharp-witted queen of New York real estate, the woman who can sniff out a bad investment from a mile away and isn't afraid to tell a shark they're wrong. Barbara Corcoran of ABC's Shark Tank proved that the best revenge isn't just living well. It's building a skyscraper where your critics said you would find a vacant lot. And whether you realize it or not, this is the landing point. Viewers, thank you for watching today, The Landing Point. We really appreciate it. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Roadrunner Real Estate. They are a full-service real estate company doing both commercial and residential real estate. They can help you buy, sell, or even lease your properties. So if you're in the market looking for a real estate company, please go out and give them a call. They'll happily help you today. The next thing I'd like to talk about is our social media. Obviously, we have YouTube if you're watching that today. If you haven't done so already, please go out and subscribe. It is completely free to you. There's nothing that you'll be charged or your membership fees, but it does help us out so we can get our latest episodes to you quickly, and you can find out what's going on with YouTube. Our other place that we do a lot of our social media is on our Facebook page, The Landing Point. So please go out and like and subscribe or follow those, I guess I would say, so you get the latest updates. If you're a person that likes to listen to stories as you're out on the drive, we have our podcast. You can find The Landing Point out there, and it can be on most services. So once again, thank you for watching The Landing Point, and we look forward to see you on our next story.